hardest battles are fought in the mind. He gave her the sword with which to fight in more ways than one. And she gave him her word, never to surrender. All she needed was a little help. A little hope.
Does she know her way into the mountain? She's a good girl.
Oh, isn't she?
Look up.
So clever. Did you miss us?
Oh, she did. She did.
There's a door.
You can do it.
You can see it.
Come on, Senua.
Go away. I'm not listening.
I will tell you of a great hero named Sigurd, son of Sigmund, no less. Born after his father's death, Sigurd is cared for by the dwarf Rain. But Rain does not love the boy. Instead, he plans to use him for his own ends. You see, Rain's father possessed a great treasure given to him by the gods. But Rain's brother, Fafnir, killed his father and took the gold all for himself. Fafnir hid the treasure out on a heath and could not leave it. And from the evil in his heart, he turned into a dark creature. A dragon.
Someone's behind the door.
What is it?
She can feel it.
No.
Don't open the door.
Don't go in. Don't
Turn back.
What's in there?
Get back! A great beast guards Helheim. Garm is its name, and it knows you are here, Senua. It can smell your stink. What are you afraid of, Senua? How would you say Dillion if you are too much of a coward to step into the shadows?
They can't stop me.
Then do it!
She can't make it.
The beast is stalking you from the shadows. Your sword is useless here.
Run! Run! Head back. It's too dangerous. It's locked. Torch. Get the torch.
Don't be fooled. The beast is still here.
Who is it? Something there. It's the beast.
No,
No, it's not.
it's a trick.
She knows that. Does she? What is that voice?
Mother. Do you hear that?
Don't fall for it.
It's me, Senua. It's so loud.
It's not her.
So full of hate.
It's a trap.
I just want to help them. Tell me what to do. Your father wants them to go away. And he only hurts me to silence them. But he's gone now.
But they always come back. He says I will die if I go with them. They say that I'm already dead.
No,
And they want me with them.
stop!
That's why they crawl through the walls.
Don't listen
Do you
to them.
see them? Do you see their faces?
He's coming. Senua, help me! Help! Get me out of here! Don't go!
Where has she gone? She's disappeared again.
She shouldn't be here. She escaped the darkness. She took her own life to escape it.
She can't remember when it started. When her mother lost her smile. Her eyes gazing past her towards a world she could not see. This is what happens if you reach for the underworld, he said. It was a lot to take in for a child. And the first time she felt the cold chill of fear. I don't talk much about her father. Bell. I suppose I just didn't want to risk upsetting her. But it doesn't matter now, does it?
The beast has been here. She has to keep going.
She'll have to go on.
She has to. She can't.
The torch will go out.
Don't let the torch go out.
There's a light in the distance.
She has to. She can do it.
The light's gone out. Run! Get through it as quick as you can. The panic is here. Run! Run and get to the light. Stop!
Stay there. Stay in the light.
You have to rest here on the side. And get to the next light. Let's go quickly. Run, you must run.
Fire.
This fire. How will she get it?
She has to go to it.
Light. She won't let go. Forget she's too.
She will. She has to.
There's the torch.
Take it. It'll leave you safe. You can see.
Now she can see through.
She can find it. The light. See it.
She has light.
Where is it?
Now you're free to search.
Now you can see it.
The light will keep us.
The light will guide you.
Rain the dwarf's sole desire is to possess this dragon's accursed treasure, and he uses Sigurd to reclaim it. He tells Sigurd the story of Fafnir's gold, and the good-hearted hero promises to slay the dragon if Rain would forge a strong sword for him. Sigurd remembers that his father once possessed a sword given to him by Odin. Odin broke the sword to bring about Sigmund's death, but Sigurd's mother still has the pieces. And so Rain reforges the famous sword. Sigurd uses the sword first to avenge his father, and then he and Rain go in search of Fafnir.
Hidden in plain sight. She hasn't come. You haven't.
Two more to find. Why are you doing
These pointless.
time? Simple. They're meaningless. Mother's here.
What if you collect them and there's nothing behind the door?
Save Dilly.
This is just another
another trial. Just another trick. Just to distract her from her real mission. You think you know, but you don't. You don't know anything. And Dillian is dead.
The dragon Fafnir is so large and deadly that it would be impossible to kill him face to face. But each day, Fafnir crawls across the heath to find water. So Sigurd digs a pit in the dragon's path and lies in wait in it. When Fafnir slithers overhead, Sigurd sinks his sword into the dragon up to the hilt. Sigurd leaps from the pit, and Fafnir sees his killer. He warned Sigurd that the treasure will lead to his death, as it led to the death of all who owned it. Sigurd replies that death comes to all men, and every man would want to be wealthy until that day. And he takes the treasure.
Her torch is going out. No, it's not. Anyone else? She hasn't got much time. Out. She's too slow. It's not going to burn out. The darkness will come again. Light. Later.
You killed us. You killed us.
She has it. She did it. She's done it. Well done.
This place. It reminds her of the isolating, suffocating darkness that she lived through as a young girl. Imprisoned in her room at night, the faces in the dark, coming through the walls. She once thought everyone could see her. I mean, that's what children say all the time, isn't it? That there are monsters in the dark. By the time she realized that only she could see them, her father, Sinbel, could see the monster in her.
She can sense it. She's lighting the torch. It's not gonna help her. She's lighting you saved. Darkness. Do you think you can keep away from the shadows? If you fight, send. Use your swords. Finish this. Focus. It's building. It's building. Go anywhere without your light. Take the torch and move. Blood.
We blamed you, We blamed you, You killed us. You killed us.
There it is. You have all the runes. So
Do you feel it? The beast is crawling into your mind, searching for weakness. It found your mother and used her to trap you in here.
Did you see her die? I don't remember. I was only 5. They told me she escaped the darkness, that she's with the gods. But what if they lied? What if the darkness took her and trapped her here?
Go through the door. The door is open. It's open. You have to go through. She can get her mother out. Her mother doesn't exist. Where is her? It's just another trick. Don't.
It's a trap. The beast is coming. Stupid baby.
Run away from the beast!
What have you done?
No!
You've lost it. It's over.
The darkness is back. You've lost him. You've lost him. Get in the light!
Without his head, you will never bring his soul back. His fate is sealed. Now it can see you at your weakest. The time you suffered as a child at the hands of your fathers in the one you pined for Dillian. Do you remember that darkness, Senua? The beast is bringing it back.
Mother, why did you leave me? This darkness, it's spreading. Father's keeping me away from the others. Away from Dillian. I won't give up. I'm not going to rot in here. I'm going to find Dillian.
The beast is down there.
No.
She knows the beast is down there.
He's always watching you. The beast is there. You're never safe from him.
You can feel him.
Be careful.
You killed us. You killed us.
She lost it and she has to find it. I can feel it. Where is it? Find it.
The torch alight.
You see? Where is she? Your eyes up. You're never going to find it. It's nearly over. Finish it. You've got her sword. Prepare yourself. Attack! You've finished it. End it now. This is nearly the end. Is the secret. She wouldn't listen. He was doing his best. She never, ever listens. Why didn't she listen to him? Trying to help her. He was trying to save her from the darkness. Zinboi was right. Zinbel was trying to save her from the darkness. But she wouldn't listen. She never choose. And now everyone is because of her. It's all her fault. All her fault. So weak. She should have known. She should have. Why doesn't she learn? Wait till she learns.
Although Sigurd kills the dragon, Rayan wants to keep Fafnir's gold all for himself. Rayan also wants the strength and wisdom of the dragon, so he drinks its blood and asks Sigurd to roast Fafnir's heart for him. Sigurd does so, but when he touches the roasted heart to see if it is done, he burns his finger. Without thinking, he licks his finger and tastes the dragon's blood. In that moment, he understands the language of birds and hears them talk nearby.
Beast is deeper into the darkness.
The beast has the head.
Got the head. She will be trapped.
The beast has the head and he's using it.
Once she gets down there, she'll never come out. It's luring her down.
The darkness will take her like it took her mother.
Deeper and deeper. The beast knows. The beast knows exactly where she is. She's falling for it.
She falls for their tricks every time.
Plays into.
What's she doing?
She's lighting a torch.
She's making light.
She's making a fire.
She's got light on the other side.
She'll be safe. What's her plan? What's she thinking? She's got to get there.
Sigurd's newfound power lets him hear the birds speak. And they say, Sigurd should have departed himself.
The lights run out.
Rain wants Fafnir's gold. Sigurd should kill Rain before Rain kills him. Sigurd should find Brynhild, the Valkyrie, who sleeps an enchanted sleep. Sigurd heeds the bird's advice. He kills Rain, eats Fafnir's roasted heart, and takes Fafnir's treasure. And he embarks on a new quest, to ride to Hinderfell and find Brynhild, the Valkyrie.
Stop! Stop it! Keep doing it. Get up! Get up! What are you doing? Now the darkness will swallow you. Where is she going? Faster, faster, keep going, keep going. What is she doing? Stop! Stop. Stop!
Can't help but think of him. A tender guiding flame in a world so black. The longer it burned, the more she convinced herself that there was nothing beyond its reach. How little separates us from what we fear.
She has to keep the torch alight.
Sigurd learns that Brynhild had once disobeyed Odin, and so he had her punished, stuck her with a sleep thorn, and put her body within a rampart of burning shields. Only a man who knew no fear would ever reach her. But like me, Sigurd is fearless and passes through the flames, just as I did, and wakes the sleeping warrior girl. She teaches him the secret wisdom of runes, namely victory runes, ship runes, runes for persuasion, runes for truth, runes for healing and help, runes for perception and power. Like Sigurd, the greatest young warrior of the North, you must learn the secrets of the runes to fight amongst the gods in hell.
mind.